Hey guys, welcome to NaniTube. This is a new series that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I'm happy to tell you that I'll be starting these 10-minute recaps with one of my favorite animes, One Piece. If you didn't know, One Piece was first released more than 20 years ago. I'm here to help jog your memory on all the important events that happened from episodes 1 to 100. Stay tuned for more 10-minute recaps for all the other episodes and future releases. So without further ado, let's dive into East Blue, where it all started. We're first introduced to our main character Luffy when he pops out of a barrel on a random cruise ship. He immediately meets Kobe, a frail and nerdy kid who is a part of Captain Alvida's crew. Luffy quickly learns that Kobe's actual dream is to become a marine. Knowing this, Luffy challenges Alvida and quickly defeats her with his Devil's Fruit ability, which allows him to become a rubber man. A quick side note, the Devil Fruit gives the one who eats it a special power, but it will take away the ability to swim underwater. We'll learn more about Devil Fruits in the future. Now after defeating Alvida, Luffy and Kobe set sail to a nearby island since Luffy is trying to find people to join his crew. When he heard of pirate hunter Zoro, he made his decision to have him join his crew. On the island, Zoro was captured and tied to a pole by Marine Captain Morgan. Simply put, Luffy finds Zoro's 3 swords and they fight together for the first time to defeat Morgan. Zoro is the first to join Luffy's crew. Kobe joins the Marines and declares Luffy as an enemy the next time they meet. Luffy and Zoro set sail for the first time when a big bird scoops up Luffy and drops him in front of Nami and some crew members of Captain Buggy. We are introduced to Nami, a thief who steals from pirates. Luffy asks Nami to join his crew when he finds out that she's a navigator, but she refuses. Captain Buggy also has a Devil's Fruit power with an ability to separate his body parts at will. After much fighting, Luffy, Nami, and Zoro defeat Captain Buggy and his crew. Nami supposedly joins the crew, but we'll talk more about that later. Now, the Straw Hat Pirates are searching for a proper ship when they arrive to another island and meet Usopp. We find Usopp is a huge liar, but also a skilled marksman. The Straw Hats go through more conflict with fighting the Black Cat Pirates and Django, but after defeating them, Luffy asks Usopp to join his crew and are gifted the Going Merry as a gift. And with the proper ship, the 4 of them set sail to find more adventure. While sailing the vast ocean on the new ship, the Straw Hats come across a restaurant on the sea called the Barati. Luffy needs to pay for the damages he made on the restaurant by working as a waiter when he meets Sanji, one of the cooks, and tries to convince him to join his crew. Sanji declines the offer. During all of this, Hawkeye's Mihawk, the greatest swordsman, shows up and is challenged to a duel by Zoro. Zoro's dream is to become the greatest swordsman, and he believes he found the opportunity to achieve that dream right now. He immediately discovers the difference in power and becomes heavily injured. After Luffy's fight with Don Krieg, Sanji decides to join his crew as the chef, and they all chase after Nami, who stole the Going Merry during all the craziness. There's a lot going on now, so try to keep up. During this chase, we now discover Nami's origins and how she's actually a part of Arlong's crew the entire time, a group of fishermen pirates. The reason why Nami was stealing money from pirates was to pay off a debt to save her village from Arlong's crew, which is also why she stole the Going Merry. Luffy doesn't like this, so he challenges Arlong and his crew, and the Straw Hats have their first battle with formidable enemies. Each of the members have their own epic battle against the Arlong crew, but at the end, Arlong is defeated and Nami officially joins the Straw Hat Pirates. Finally. As a result of all of Luffy's fights so far, Luffy gets his first wanted poster with the bounty of 30 million berries, the highest bounty in East Blue. We get to see a collection of pirates that are starting to notice who Luffy is now. And now we find the Straw Hats arriving at Loketown, a place famous for the location of Gold Roger's execution. Each of our members explore the town separately. Zoro goes to a sword shop to buy new swords. This is one of my favorite scenes and shows how badass Zoro can be. Usopp is challenged by Daddy the Father and wins a pair of cool sniper goggles. Sanji enters a cooking competition and defeats a woman named Carmen for a super rare fish he has always dreamed of cooking. And while Luffy, he's about to be executed by Buggy at the same spot Gold Roger was executed. The rest of the crew shows up, but realizes it's too late to stop Buggy when a very convenient bolt of lightning shows up to free Luffy. Marine Captain Smoker is also there and chases Luffy, and when we all think Luffy is going to be finished off by Smoker, another convenient event occurs when a man named Dragon saves Luffy. We'll learn more about Dragon later. The Straw Hats are able to escape, and on their tail, Smoker, Alvida, and Buggy all depart to chase them into the Grand Line. After escaping, the Straw Hats each proclaim their ultimate goal, which is for Luffy to become Pirate King, Zoro to become the world's greatest swordsman, Nami to chart a map of the entire world, Usopp to become a brave warrior of the seas, and Sanji to find the All Blue. Now, we're getting really close to entering the Grand Line, but the Straw Hats need to ride down Reverse Mountain when a huge whale appears in front of them. This whale's name is Laboon, and he also has a very sad backstory, like every character in this freaking anime. Laboon was left at the Red Line by a pirate crew that promised him to return. Laboon has been waiting for that crew for 50 years now. Crocus is the whale's caretaker and gives Nami a log pose to help with navigating the Grand Line. It'll be worth remembering Laboon. But now, the Straw Hats have finally entered the Grand Line, and what a coincidence. The first town they arrive at, their townspeople greet them and throw a party for them. Of course, none of this is sketchy to Luffy at all, so the crew indulges in all the food and alcohol. Zoro, being the skeptical type, fakes falling asleep and takes on the townspeople, who are really bounty hunters, part of a secret organization called Baroque Works. Luffy and Zoro easily defeat 2 Baroque Works agents, and they are introduced to the Princess of Alabasta, Vivi. Vivi explains that Baroque Works is responsible for inciting a rebellion in Alabasta, and that the leader is Crocodile, one of the 7 warlords of the sea. In the midst of all this, we are shown a few clips of Kobe and Helmeppo, who are also training very hard in the Marines and getting mentored under Vice Admiral Garp. Now back to the Straw Hats. They arrive to an ancient island when they meet Brogy and Dory, 2 giants of Elbaf. However, Mr. 5 and Mr. 3, 2 Baroque Works agents, are also at the island to earn the giants' huge bounties. The Straw Hats are attacked by Mr. 3, who has wax abilities. The battle gets really intense, but the Straw Hats are able to defeat the agents. Sanji pretends to be an agent and leaves Crocodile with the fake report, and the Straw Hats continue their journey with Vivi to Alabasta. While at sea, Nami becomes sick, so the crew starts looking for a doctor. The crew meets the pirate Wapol, who attacks them. The crew finds out there's a doctor who lives on a mountaintop. Dalton fights Wapol, but gets hurt by his former comrade. Nami meets Chopper, a cute reindeer who helped Nami feel better. We learn about Chopper's past, which is of course also heartbreaking. Chopper finally agrees to join the Straw Hats as the ship doctor, and they continue their journey to Alabasta. The Straw Hats once again encounter Smoker and Tashigi. However, a powerful pirate by the name of Portugas the Ace appears and is revealed to be Luffy's older brother. Ace decides to travel with Luffy and tells them he is hunting for a man known as Blackbeard. The crew arrives at the Green City. They continue to journey through the desert. While trekking through the desert, Vivi tells Nami more about her past. And that wraps up episodes 1 to 100. I hope you enjoyed the quick 10-minute summary, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be posting the rest of the episodes in the near future, so please stay tuned. Peace.